Good morning, it's day 17. All night it was really nice. There was no wind at all, but within the last few hours the wind started picking up and it's getting stronger and stronger. There's a little lull right now, so I'm trying to pack up as quickly as I can and pack up the tent before everything just blows away. And then once I get outside, it's gonna be cold because I'm wearing shorts. So I'm just gonna hit the trail and I'll talk to you later on the trail once everything's sorted. But the wind is starting up, just like the wind advisory said. I'm back on the trail, and this is actually what the trail is. Look at these just washed out sections of road. And as we go up, same things, but here we go. It's fun to see saguaro cactus like this because it looks like he has his arms up, like he's like, put up your dukes, put up your dukes. You know, the typical fighting Irish stance. It's funny. Good morning, Arizona. Hello, we're protected from the wind a little, and it's blowing already. But I didn't fill you in on the plan for today. Today, it's actually exciting. We are gonna go to the lowest point on the Arizona Trail, the Gila River. We're gonna cross it, and from the topographic maps, it looks like we're just gonna skirt along the northern side of it for quite a while, at like around 2000. I'm not sure when we start climbing, but the campsite I think I'm gonna go to tonight is about 20, maybe 24, 23. Is still before the climb, so we're not climbing today. We actually have a little climb today. Back there on the map, it's they call it the Big Hill, but it's coming up soon here. Well, after the water, we're gonna get water first here really soon, and then we're gonna do the Big Hill climb, which is only about 1,000 feet. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we're gonna head down and head toward the Gila River, and then there's a little like maintenance area, I guess, with the faucets. I'm gonna go sit there and refill. So that's about 10 miles after this water source, I think. I have to look at the miles. It's roughly. But yeah, so that's the highlight for today. It's a low point. Highlight is a low point. Low point physically, not metaphorically. Geographically low point. Yeah, geographically. And on this trail, there's a black tube people are talking about. That's the water source, so we have to follow it up there. We are coming up to another water source that looks kind of green from far away. It's funny, someone mentioned it's because I like Mountain Dew that the water's so green. That first pool from a certain angle, it looked like it could have been full of Mountain Dew, but this one is green. I guess there's a plunger underneath the board here, so you can push and get fresh water come out of a tap. It's nice when you push the plunger, the tap turns on, but the tap is so loaded with water. I don't know how I could fill anything up from that. A couple nights ago I stayed at a camp right near a water source, and that water source was dirty, and I didn't backflush it because I was filtering at my tent basically. So this is gonna be nice and gross. I squeezed this out from here, but it took forever, so I need to backflush. So let's see how green it looks. Oh my gosh. Keep going. Alright, that required quite a bit of backflushing, but that was some green water coming out of there. Hopefully it's a lot faster now, but I did use a good portion of water to backflush, but it's an investment, you know? That's one of the reasons I like the blue coupling. I have tried to backflush it before, where you stick one of those squirt nozzles in, like into the little notch. But you have to hold the filter with one hand and hold the bottle with one. But if you can use the blue, use both hands and just squish it like crazy, you get all that out. And I think it just maximizes how much power you put into it. That's me though. If the other way works for you, it works for you. But you do have to backflush somehow or another. All right, I just finished filtering 4 liters of water. I drank one of them, but it's starting to get tougher. So let's see how green. I don't think it's gonna be that green. We'll see. It's still pretty green. Ah. All right, I came out a lot greener than I thought it was gonna be. At first, this tripod is pretty heavy, but I really like it because I really want something super stable that the camera wouldn't fall over if there was a huge gust of wind. And I like that you can do this with the legs. So it's like a pound just for the tripod, but I think it's worth it. You know, if you told me 10 years ago that now I would be standing in the Arizona desert surrounded by saguaro cacti and yuccas, filtering water from a cattle trough that's super green, I would have just been laughing my butt off. 2011, sitting in a nice cush IT job in an office. Nah, I would never have believed it. Surrounded by cow poop everywhere. I don't know if you can see. World has changed. The world has changed. Well, we are on the side of the big hill. We only have about 300 feet more to go out of 1,000, so that's not bad. You can see the trail way down below. It doesn't even actually seem that low, but then it switches back constantly coming up to here. But beautiful open terrain. Where the trail is, you look to the right and it just, look at those mountains back there. Oh, there's a big tower. Oh, power, yeah. Someone told me that the saguaros that don't have arms yet are called spears. So I believe that is a spear. Wannabe full-on cacti. There's a big hill. It is super windy. I don't know if you can hear me even with the lav mic. But we are gonna head down soon. We got a little bit more up, it looks like. Then soon we're gonna be able to see the Gila River. I see some lakes straight up ahead. You see that? It looks like lakes or something. It looks like mineral deposits on the sides. Some kind of lake. I'm not sure which one it is. I think we're too far from Roosevelt still. But the climb itself wasn't too bad. It was about 1,000 consistent, but it wasn't too steep or anything. Big thing was there were no series of steps that constantly forced you up. That makes it tougher. All right, it's super windy. I don't even know if you can hear me, so I'm gonna get to the other side of this. Maybe it'll stop being so windy. It's beautiful up here though. I love ridge walking. You get the mixture of just views on both sides. It just makes you feel, I don't know, short of being on top of a mountain. It's just awesome. I love it. I guess part of the reason I love hilly and mountainous areas is just growing up in Illinois, everything was just so flat and boring. All you see are trees and houses. There's nothing at all. There's some hills in some towns, but they're tiny. And still all you see are trees and houses. No fun. Then you come out here and you just see so much variety of terrain, just variety of features. It's amazing. There's just so much out there in the world. You stay at one place, you just don't know it. I just put my camera away to climb this little portion, but it looks like we're gonna be on the ridge for a while, and I thought I'd just bring you along because ridges are beautiful. And this one in particular, I think I really like because there's so much plants up here. Look at the ocotillos, they're green. The trail is pretty nice. Actually soft, not rocky. Huge cairns, if the trail wasn't obvious enough. And just the views on the side, I walked into a bush. Just the views on the sides. I've been following these horse footprints, I thought, but I talked to two hikers coming southbound. They said there was a mule up there. Look at that. I'm always marveled by the plants that could live on a ridge like this because they just get hit with so much wind. They still endure. It's just nothing protects them from the wind. They're on their own. It's beautiful. And rocks like these are awesome. If the wind's coming from the other side, you could just kind of squat down, take a break from the wind. It helps just even have a few seconds away from the wind. Today it's windy, but it's not cold, so it's not as bad. What will we see on the other side? Are we gonna see the next day and a half of hiking? Because we're going down to 2,000. Oh no, there's another little hill. All right, it looks like we have to get past these hills before we see the Gila River, but it should be mostly down to there. I've seen a few ocotillos with flowers on them now. Around here, they're much greener than they were before. These flowers aren't like super red, but they're pretty red. It's nice, and there's a bunch of them along here. I learned at Joshua Tree National Park at the ocotillos, well, actually, they don't just flower once a year. They actually flower based on water. So they can flower multiple times a year if they have more consistent water. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if any other plants do that, but yeah, more than once a year. All this time I didn't see any good Mickey Mouse types. But look at that, Mickey Mouse one, and this one, it's not, you know, super good, but another Mickey Mouse ears one, huh? What do you think? I haven't seen one yet. I've been looking for them. I'm about 2 miles from the Gila River crossing, and there's this nice little parking lot. Check out the shade. It's nice. Huge parking lot. The color of the asphalt looked like water. I was wondering if that was water, but then I saw the car up there. I'll show you the colors once we get up there. Kind of a greenish dirt. It's interesting, huh? It's horse corals everywhere, or horse tie-offs. I haven't seen this before. This is kind of cool. This is a saguaro, like a skeleton, but check out down below. The skin is just kind of shrinking down from it, and it's all wrinkled up. Pretty wild. Finally, I think I see the bridge that we are crossing. And a lot of buildings. I guess there's a maintenance shed right across it with the tap on. That's my goal. That's been my goal for a while. I've been trying to take a break there, and it just seems like it's never coming. And I'm hungry and I'm tired because I haven't had a real break since the water. 10 miles back. I don't know. I can't wait to go over there and sit in the shade and hey, look, turkey vultures. Huh, I haven't seen those at all. I've been so confused. The bridge is like way over there, the car bridge, but we are going down, way down. I don't know if there's a footbridge or there's like a walkway that's underneath the main bridge, but for a while there I was kind of getting worried because we've been going down for a little while, and I don't want to go back up, but I think this is it. It just kind of had me tricked. But yeah, maybe it's like a pedestrian path underneath the bridge. Well, here we are. And yeah, there's a little footbridge on the left. I was about to say, I'm gonna be very disappointed if there was a set of stairs we had to climb up to get up there. I guess we go this way and I'll cross right over. I thought this was a much bigger river than it is. I don't know, maybe we'll see. This bridge is very big though. Here we go. Some people have been filtering water further along this trail here. And someone said it tastes kind of briny, but I think it's because on the east, that white stuff, actually in front of us, maybe those are salt mines or something. And it's kind of leaching into the river and making it taste salty. I'll have to look it up. Mighty Gila River in all its green and brownness. Not flowing super fast. But that is it. We are at the lowest point on the Arizona Trail. Going that way. There's actually a little bit of rapids over there. A little bit. We got a railroad crossing, but it's very different. It's got these fence stalls. Look, listen for trains. Don't vlog. I don't see anything. But it's got these fence stalls in them. That's weird. I guess to slow people down. And we'll continue straight. Let's figure out how to get to this maintenance shack. Straight ahead. Somewhere up there. Yeah, I'm still by the Arizona Department of Transportation water spigot. It's right down there. It's pretty nice. It's super cold, comes out fast. It's funny someone drew a smiling face on there. But I've been looking at the maps, and I think I'm just gonna push 7.4 more from today. I already did 14, so that's gonna be a 21.4. It's not bad. From here, it looks like it follows the Gila River westerly direction, but it just like goes up and down and goes all over. And I guess there aren't really any good campsites except in washes that kind of drain towards the river. So after 7.4, there's nothing really listed until like 3.5, 4 hours or 4 miles more. Now I could do 21.4 a day, but I don't want to do like a 25-mile day yet. My feet are like getting tired, a little sore. I don't want to push it. I still got a lot of 20s to go before this thru hike's over, so no point pushing too hard. So 7.4 to go. I'll find a campsite, and then what I'll do is, if it's still sunny, I'll just put on my footprint and work on some videos, because I really need to work on at least 2 or 3 videos before I get to Superior Sunday. So let's get going. I had some cookies, drank a lot of water, so I'm hydrated. I'm gonna drink a bunch more and then fill up again, and we're gonna dry camp. It seems like there's plenty of water sources, like you can go down to the river. It's just a matter of how easy it is. And the next easiest one listed, I think, is gonna be 13 miles from here. So that's not bad. It's gonna be about 6 miles tomorrow morning. So I have enough water for tonight and tomorrow, so we're gonna go. Check that out. Looks like a poppy to me. First one I've seen. Wonder if there's gonna be a lot more. Interesting. I thought we were gonna wind up taking this train bridge because the trail was going straight towards it, but we're venturing to the right now. But yeah, I totally thought we were gonna go on that bridge. I'm using my umbrella. What do you think? Nice? After you cross the river, you pretty much go west, and the sun is straight in my face. Most of the time. It swerves like you wouldn't believe. It goes up and down like you wouldn't believe either. But sun umbrella to the rescue. Another saguaro with the basically the bark part peeling off. It reminds me of a baked potato when the skin puffs up away from the potato part and it's all scaly like that. Kind of like that, like a baked potato. Oh, more food references, of course. This has been my view as I hike for a little while.
Keep the umbrella in front of me because the sun is straight in front of me now. It's a little to the left. But basically just umbrella when we're walking into the sun. I'm so caught up in manipulating the umbrella to give me some shade that sometimes I don't look around and see how beautiful things are. And the tallest, leanest saguaro cactus I've ever seen in my life right there. And Gila River is on the right there, but it's a pretty lush environment here. It's so nice being in the shade of a hill, looking down at everything else frying. Well, the sun's lower, so there's a lot more shade here and there, but still quite strong and hot. I walked by 270.4. There are several good campsites, 2 or 3. It was just extremely windy and exposed though, so I kept going. It's still windy up here. We're still going up. I'm hoping as we go down, maybe we'll find one that's protected. The winds are coming from the east today, so it's kind of weird, but it's just too windy down there and way exposed. So let's do the old sunset trudge to find a spot. And most of the trail is like this, where you're just walking on the side of the hills. The chances of you finding a campsite are very slim. Very slim. Or you'll be sleeping partially on trail. I haven't seen anything level at all. I'll have faith that I'll find one someday. So, according to reports on gut hooks, there should be a flat campsite like any minute, any second, because we are at 0.5 before the marker, but I don't see anything. A little before I thought I saw some tiny things, but they were just way too slanted. There's no way anybody could have thought that that was a good campsite. I don't see anything. Look at the sun going down way yonder. So I don't see anything. The trail is way over there somewhere. I think I'm going to sit up right here. It's not perfectly level, but this one is clear of rocks and a few of the other sites around here. There's one over there. I tried to kick some rocks away and you can tell, looks like someone slept there, but there's a big rock in the middle. So I'm gonna, I don't know. Yeah, there's one particularly sharp rock right in the middle, so I want to avoid that. When making a ramen bomb, I highly recommend bacon bits. I found this at the Dollar General. This is a good bacon bits. It's not like fake stuff. 2.5 ounces. Believe it or not, this thing has 30 grams of protein, just this bag. And I'm going to divvy it up over 3 meals. It's not bad. Lots of calories too. So, and it makes it taste good. Gives it some texture as well.